One evening, as the sun was setting, a group of travelers rested beneath a clump of trees. They loosened their camels' saddles and set the animals free to graze. By chance, one camel wandered into a nearby melon patch. While eating, a whole melon became lodged in the animal's throat. The owner, terrified of losing his valuable camel, wrapped a blanket tightly around its neck and struck the blanket with all his force. The melon shattered and the pieces were swallowed. The camel recovered. A man who had just arrived and watched this cured the animal. He shouldered his bundle, walked to the next village, and claimed to be a doctor. "What can you cure?" the villagers asked. "Goiter," he replied. An old woman whose throat was horribly swollen begged him to help. "Bring me a blanket and a good mallet," he said. When they were brought, he tied the blanket round her throat and struck it with such force that the poor woman died immediately. The villagers cried, "This fellow is a villain," and seized him to take before the king. One villager, however, suggested that because the old woman was near death anyway, they should force the man to dig her grave first. Then they would punish him and send him away. The thief, now accused doctor, toiled in the hard ground. Fearing execution, he dug desperately until the grave was finished. The villagers beat him and let him go. Undeterred by his punishment, the man mounted his camel and rode to another village where he again claimed to be a great healer. When someone asked what he could cure, he answered, "Goiter." An old man volunteered, but the villagers refused the quack when he tried to protect himself by insisting he shouldn't be forced to dig a grave if the patient died. They chased him off. Frustrated, the fake doctor returned to the camel owners and told them how foolish the village people had been. He had tied a blanket and struck an old woman, but instead of getting a fee, he was forced to dig her grave. The camel men laughed.